Two American girls, Nelly and Jessica, have swung their way into the spotlight, capturing hearts and headlines alike throughout their careers. But as Nelly's star continues to rise, whispers about why we're seeing less of Jessica have begun to swirl. Is it a quiet sibling rivalry going on? Or is Jessica simply carving out a new path off the green? Today, we're teeing off into their story to uncover the truth behind the rumors and maybe, just maybe, hint at something more stirring behind the scenes. Join us as we explore the drives and putts of their dynamic careers and the quiet whispers in between. Welcome to the Golf Caddy, your place to exclusively zoom in on all things golf through the eyes of a former caddy himself. Before we get into the details you're eager to know, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a sense of rivalry or support in your relationships with siblings? How do you think this dynamic plays out for the professional athletes like the Korda sisters? Between Nelly and Jessica Korda, whose golfing career do you follow more closely and why? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section below. We're all ears and we'll talk to each one of you. The Korda sisters, Jessica and Nelly, are two of the most popular names on the LPGA Tour. The Korda sisters have not only excelled on the LPGA Tour, but also brought a family legacy into the spotlight. Raised by professional tennis players, they were made for sports, and they definitely have lived up to the expectations. Not only is it captivating to have two sisters simultaneously in the prime of their golf careers, but they are legitimate contenders for weekly events and majors.
What kind of responsibility do you feel that as a female athlete in the women's game today that you have?
We're not trying to be anyone who we aren't. You know, I just live my life the way I would normally.
I feel like we kind of live in our own little bubble. Like, we were raised to be humble and kind.
The Korda sisters, ranked numbers 2 and 23 respectively, have won a combined 14 titles on the LPGA. Jessica, the elder of the two, has been a force on the LPGA Tour since turning professional in 2010. She quickly made her presence count with a dramatic victory at the 2012 Women's Australia Open, where she prevailed in a tense playoff. Over the years, Jessica has accumulated 6 professional wins and has consistently challenged in the majors, including a notable second-place finish at the 2022 Chevron Championship. Nelly, on the other hand, followed in her sister's footsteps with a meteoric rise of her own. Turning pro in 2016, she captured her first tour win just 2 years later at the 2018 Swinging Skirts LPGA Taiwan Championship. But 2021 was truly Nelly's breakout year. She not only won her first major at the Women's PGA Championship, but also clinched a gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics, becoming the first American woman to do so since 1900. Her achievements took her to the top of the Rolex rankings, making her the #1 female golfer in the world. Together, Jessica and Nelly Korda bring an unmatched energy and skill to the golf course, proving when it comes to sports, the Korda sisters are a family that shouldn't be taken lightly.
Different type of pressure out there because you're already out here, you know, you're playing golf, but out there you still haven't gotten to the main tour. Big part of why I'm playing so well, and just, you know, having my sister out here as well is definitely a really cool experience, and hopefully we have a lot of more of those.
Jessica is 5 years older than Nelly, but at 25 years of age, Nelly Korda has remained a bigger attraction on the LPGA Tour, with 8 tour wins, while Jessica Korda has 6. Why? Because Jessica hasn't been able to stay consistent with the game. Being away for a long time, the spotlight eventually shifted to Nelly, who had been playing all the time while Jessica was away. Jess remained off-field during her pregnancy and planned her comeback soon, but suffered from a back injury, something that kept her away for longer than planned. Meanwhile, the younger Korda remained an active competitor on course. Now, the fact shouldn't be undermined that years on the road taught Jessica many lessons that she passed along to her baby sister, helping Nelly make a successful transition to the LPGA. So, did this easy success for Nelly kind of make Jess jealous? We don't think so. Even when Jess was playing, the two sisters were often pitted against each other on the course.
Par 5 third.
Little bit of a downhill putt and right in the center of the hole.
I know you like their golf games. You like their nickname too. We're at the 8th, and this is Nelly Korda.
Playing is one of the longer par 4s out here today. Sister hit 3.
To 3 under par they go. The lead is -5. Oh, watch out for the fist bump there.
But it never affected their bond. The way they once conversed during a podcast attested to that. Most importantly, Jessica always reminded Nelly to be herself and was her biggest support system. The younger Korda followed her advice when she made her debut in January at the Pure Silk Bahamas LPGA Classic. There, Nelly carded a third-round 63. Jessica played in the group behind her, clapping and cheering on her sister from the fairway. She congratulated Nelly with a #ProudSis post on Twitter. But wait, things aren't always lovey-dovey on the field. Jessica and Nelly have grown to love each other, but that doesn't mean they don't compete with one another. It's definitely friendly competition, and we want each other to succeed. Nelly sent via email, but in a way, we both want to beat each other as well. LOL. I think it pushes us to be better. I still hope she rocks it on the golf course every single day. On Twitter, Jessica recently posted a photo laughing with her sister. The two of them were headed to a party wearing opposite colors, black and white. Jessica refers to Nelly as the yin to her yang, a powerful duo of dark and light. I think a simple quote describes our relationship. Sisters by blood, friends by choice, said Nelly.
I enjoyed golf and, gymnastics and figure skating, and my, frame were definitely not my go-tos, I guess. I wanted to do anything she was doing. I was like the annoying little sister that had to follow big sister around 24/7. She always tells me not to overwork. That's like the first thing. She's like, take a chill pill, please.
But that's how sisters are supposed to be, right? Do you sense any heated competition in their matches? Let us know in the comments below. As we look ahead to what the future holds for the Korda sisters in professional golf, the landscape is both promising and dynamic. Nelly Korda is definitely not slowing down in the golf world. After taking a short break in 2022 because of a health issue, she came back strong by winning her 9th title at a local event in 2023. This win really showed her grit and skill, proving she's still top-notch despite the challenges. Plus, she's stepping up her game off the course too by organizing the first ever Nelly Invitational in 2024. This event is all about supporting young female golfers and giving them a chance to shine. Jessica Korda's life on the golf course is taking a bit of a turn as she steps into motherhood. She just had her first child in early 2024, making her the first LPGA Tour Mom of the Year. That's a big new chapter for her. Before she went on maternity leave, injuries were giving her a tough time. And now it's a bit up in the air when she'll return to golf as she balances being a mom and getting back into top form.
Blue Bay last year in China where my whole face cramped up and the cramp kind of lasted into CME and I said I was done. I cried. Yeah, I cried. The doctor tells you go through depression, and I was ready for all of that.
The Korda family is all about sports, with their brother Sebastian making waves in tennis too. Their sports-heavy background really shows in how they handle their professional and personal lives. As we look at everything the Korda sisters are up to, it's clear they value life's big moments just as much as their sports achievements. They continue to inspire many people, both in and out of golf, as they navigate their exciting careers and personal lives. That's a wrap from our side, but also let us know what you think. Can Jessica make a strong comeback after all this time? Or will Nelly continue to dominate the sport? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. We'd love to talk about it more. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe in case you're into all things golf. Swing by the next time for more insights and stories from this exciting world of sports. Catch you on the fairway. Stay tuned.